Hi there, YouTubers. You haven't seen me for a little while. I don't know, just ain't much worth doing a video about lately, but anyway, I fixed up that John Deere mower, and I sold it, and finally found the mower I was looking for all along. I was trying to find one of these big greenskeeper type mowers, and this is a Gravely. It seems to be in decent shape. It looks like it'd been kind of cosmetically done up, but it looks like they did a decent job. You know, they stripped everything down, took everything apart and painted it properly, even though I'm not crazy about the color. But I know in this video it's going to look good, but you'd have to see it in person. It kind of looks like a couple school kids painted it. But anyway, it's got a 20 horse Magnum, Kohler Magnum, which is an absolutely bulletproof motor. It's one of the toughest Kohler twins ever made. And no, it works great. Mows like crazy. It cuts a true 60-inch. It's got a 60-inch deck on the front here. I think it's called a Toro Groundsmaster or something like that. Toro Grounds, or not, I'm sorry, I keep calling it Toro. It's Gravely. Not a Toro, Gravely. Much better than Toro. Super heavy duty. It's got a pretty simple steering mechanism there. It just turns that wheel. And two drive wheels in the front. I'm going to get on it, take it for a little spin here and show you what all it can do. It's got a hydrostatic transmission. Basically, it's got a hydraulic valve here that controlled by your foot that just opens up the hydraulic fluid front and, you know, forwards and reverse. Basically just a little toggle paddle. So if I want to go in reverse, it's just backwards. Pretty basic stuff here, you know, choke and throttle. This turns on the mower blades. I had to fix that last night. That didn't work quite right. The mower blades were on full time. And ignition. I'll probably have to choke it a little bit. The choke cable, I'm missing a little clip here. I got to get one of them clips that keeps the cable from moving, so I have to do it by hand right now. So we'll start it up. A little bit of throttle. Pretty damn loud. Got a valve here. This valve will control the deck, raise the deck up. And anyway, I had the John Deere, and I had another older, like a real cheap MTD. It was a 38-inch, two 38-inch lawnmowers. And last weekend, my son and I basically mowed together. It still took like 2 hours. So this machine, even when they call it a 38-inch cut, a lot of times it's not a 38-inch cut. The MTD is realistically like a 32 or a 34-inch cut. If you actually took a tape measure out and measured it, they call it 38. I think they mean like the width, the full width of the deck or something. It's a bunch of bullshit. The John Deere was a true 38-inch. But still, that's just too small for all this property. It's just so much grass, and there's all these things you got to get around. I had been looking for a Gravely walk behind or a Toro walk behind. And that's what I used to run years ago. I used to have a little landscape company, and they were great, man. You can mow a lot of grass with a walk behind. And this is more or less exactly the same as a walk behind, only better because you can ride on it, and you can go very fast. Probably cuts grass about 7 miles an hour. So a little hard on the hills, but it gets the job done, and it mows grass faster. This mower mows grass faster than me and my son on them two lawn tractors, so that's great. I could probably mow the whole property now in an hour and a half or so. That's pretty good. Anyway, what else? Oh, let's go check out the pigs. All right, here I am at their little pen. They're checking me out now. Oh, here they come. There's my little girls. Where's Big Mama? Where's Big Mama? Oh, there's Big Mama. There's Big Mama. Oh, you guys stink like pigs. You guys smell like pigs. Yeah, you smell like pigs. Especially you. Big fat pig. That is some fat ass pigs. Anyway, the little ones here are, that one there, man, that's got to be about 130, 140 pounds probably. That one's a little smaller, maybe 120, and then the little runt there, the one in the middle, that's he's probably about 110. And no, they're almost market size there. I'm not going to let them get up to a couple hundred pounds. So I'm going to take little piggies to market there when they're probably about 180. So we got about another month and a half of growing to do. Anyway, let's go check out some meat chickens. Yeah. This is my old work van. It doesn't work right now, but with a little bit of TLC, I could get it on the road again. It just needs a little bit of work. It's been sitting for 2 years, so it's going to need some kind of brake work. But it actually makes a fantastic chicken coop because it doesn't hold moisture and it's really easy to scrape out. It's all aluminum, so I'll be able to hose it out real good with a pressure washer when I'm all done. And the chickens seem to like it. They look very happy there. Right? Yeah. Oh, climb in here. They're ready to go to market now. In fact, they're a little bit crowded in here. That's not, I didn't really have a choice in the matter. Before they grew this large, they would have gone to the slaughterhouse, but anyway, I phoned them up to get them done there about 2 weeks ago, and they told me that I couldn't get them done for almost 3 weeks later. So anyway, I'm gonna have some really big chickens. They're gonna be 6 to 8 pound chickens. So anyway, if anyone I know around here wants to buy some farm raised chicken, I'll be selling some big broilers. So $3.25 a pound, that's what I'm selling them for. $3.25. In the store it's about $3.50 or more. So you're getting something that's ain't plumped up with brine or any of that other crap that they stick in there. You know what you're getting. It's grain-fed chicken right from here, so raised in a milk truck. Here's my little pumpkin patch. Not doing too good. I got them dusted right now because I had a bad case of cucumber beetle, striped cucumber beetle, and I keep fighting them, but they keep coming back. So I put the dust to them, and I ain't seeing too many now, but when the rain washes the dust off, after about a week or so, they'll show back up again. They're really hard to get rid of those things without using any kind of serious poison, and don't really feel like putting that sort of nasty stuff on, like 7 or something like that. It's not a fan of the spray on pesticides. Powders, I don't know. I'm sure there's some pesticides in them as well, but mostly it's diatomaceous earth. Hi, kitty kitty. There's my kitty kitty. This is Mickey Blue Eyes. Yeah. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Mickey Mickey. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Oh. Mickey's a nice cat. This is one of the nicest cats I've ever owned. Super friendly. Just a cat that likes to be a cat. Loves a good pet. Yes. What a nice kitty. Hangs out with foxes. My wife thought the foxes were trying to kill it, but honestly, I think late at night, they're up there playing with each other. I've seen the cat just hanging out and watching them, and they sit there watching it. And I don't know, everybody seems to get along. So here's a little vegetable garden, one of them anyway. We had a ton of rain this year, and it really stunted things. A lot of root rot and stuff. But things are kicking back in. Got enough dry cycles here lately, so it kind of brought some things back. But this is broccoli. You can see where a few got root rot and died. Like all in here, this would have been plants, but that's exactly what it is right there, root rot. All you see is the tap root. There's no little side roots at all. Sure sign of root rot. That's all root rot. But some of it survived so far. Very vulnerable roots on them right now. It wouldn't take much of a big windstorm to fuck them up. And lots of tomatoes they're doing in sort of varying stages there. Doesn't seem to be a lot of flowers on them this year. I don't know if that's a byproduct of all the moisture. Romaine lettuce doing fairly well. They seem to like the water. They're starting to get nicely developed heads on them. This is the first year I've used this biodegradable black plastic here. It's kind of pricey, but it seems to do the trick. This lettuce right here was planted the same time as that lettuce, and I don't know if you can see the comparison of where it stops, but big heads of lettuce, little heads of lettuce. There's definitely a almost a 50%, maybe 100% increase in the lettuce that's growing in the plastic. So I'll keep that in mind for next time. We had some Japanese beans planted there. They didn't do good. Some Swiss chard starting to come back now. It was all burnt. Probably had root rot as well, but it's starting to come back. Onions seem to do very well this year. These are all bunching onions. And up here we had a couple other rows of onions and garlic. That's all garlic and onions planted from seed. Not the garlic, but those onions. These onions are from sets. And they were doing pretty well until it became a playground for foxes. All the young foxes were in here playing. They've got all these onions messed up. They're all bent and broken. And it's a little too early for that for onions. So we'll see. I'm gonna have a lot of small onions. Oh man, hard day at the office. I don't know, not much going on right now. I went and saw the gates today. I even brought the camera and forgot to film, but the painters kind of fucked the paint job up a little bit. But they were very good about letting me know that they were going to fix up the mistakes. There was a lot of runs on one side of it, and that just wasn't going to fly. I told them I'm paying very good money for a paint job. It can't have runs. But it's a tough paint job. It's got a 2-part epoxy primer and a 2-part polyurethane top coat, gloss black. Very tough finish. Not tough, just a very long-lasting type of a finish. Should be good for 15 to 20 years, I would think. Just before I say goodbye, the Discovery Channel had gotten in touch with me and said that I'm pretty well in the running there for the Best in the Business TV show that they're doing here soon. I don't know how that'll all work out because I'm going to have to get a passport, and I don't know if there'll be time to get that done, but I'm going to try. So you might be seeing me on the Discovery Channel. That'd be crazy. A guy like me on the Discovery Channel. Oh, fuck. So anyway, I guess the ratings will be going down with a face like this on their fucking TV screen, but we'll see.